Hello ladies, good evening. My name is Caddy. I'm here with you today to share a scrapbooking process video. This is going to be my first video that I share with you here on YouTube. This video is going to be about December 13, 2014. It is the last sequential date of the year, of the century, sorry. And one of the girls on the Nicole Jones Facebook group suggested that we make a layout about this date and what we did, and my family and I went on a small road trip, so I'm documenting that. The background paper I'm choosing is from the Studio Calico Abroad collection, and right now I'm just taking an 8.5 by 11 piece of light gray cardstock, and I'm using a Teresa Collins stencil, which is a chevron stencil, and I'm going to make it look like there's tire marks, and I'm just using modeling paste and black acrylic paint. The acrylic paint I get at Walmart. They're like $1 each, so I have a bunch of colors, and I always mix that with my modeling paste just to get my desired color to add some texture to my backgrounds. So I'm doing that right now. I have to say also, this video is going to be an entry for the Carla's SNL Design Team Hall 2015. I think it's great that she's giving us the opportunity to make a video and show her what we can do, so that she can pick, I think she's going to pick 6 girls to be a part of her team for the next 6 months. So that's pretty exciting, and I'm pretty excited about that. So this is going to be my entry to hopefully have a chance to be able to join them and all those very talented ladies in her group. So right now I'm just using my heat tool to dry up the background, and I'm taking this corrugated paper. I'm showing you what it is. It's just corrugated cards, which I purchased from Joann's.com, and I just cut it down a bit, and that Florida sign that you see there actually came from a mail, it was like a mail postcard at work. It was like a flyer for a company, and they had that on there, and I was going to be thrown away, so I went ahead and took it. I thought it was really cute, and I just cut it out, fussy cut it with my scissors, and I think it goes well because on that date, on 12/13/14, we are in Florida, which is where we live, and our road trip was within Florida. It was from Miami to Cape Coral. I'm taking some thin cardboard, which I get from work as well. It just comes in some packaging that we receive, and I'm backing the stamp, which I stamped just some red pigment ink, and I stamped on that gray cardstock to make that small embellishment, which you see there. So I'm just starting to piece everything together. Have to dry that a bit more, and now I'm gonna stop the video, and when I come back you're gonna see that I dried it, and I did add some red circles, just some small circles. There you go. Just some small circles that I added with that stencil that I'm showing you. It's a Bowser design stencil, and I just added some red, same technique as the black chevron. I just added some red acrylic paint, and I mixed that with my modeling paste. I just added that in different areas on the page. But right now I picked out some paper, and I did use, I used the Studio Calico Snippets collection and the Studio Calico That-A-Way collection, and I think I used one of each just to mat the photo and that photo there, which just says there's 12 sequential dates in this century, and then 12/13/14 is the last one. Okay, so I'm just kind of placing things around and just deciding where I want things to go. The little sign that says 12/13/14, as well as the one under it, the one that says the 12 sequential dates, I just printed that off the internet. I went to google.com and typed in 12/13/14 and printed those out. And now I'm just using a border. It's a color book border, just from a pack of borders that I have. And I am trying to use up my stash. I would eventually like to join one of the kit clubs. Sorry, my ATG went a little crazy there. Just getting that fixed. I would like to join one of the kit clubs this year, so I'm just trying to work through my stash, as I know some of the girls are doing from the videos I've seen, and we're just trying to get rid of some of the stuff we have so that, you know, we can get new stuff with the kids. just gluing that down. And then I'm just going to start to put my layout together. Just add that border down there. And at the end of the video, which gets cut off as well, having some technical difficulties with my iPad, the other end of that border, the other piece, gets placed on the top left, which you won't see me do in the video, but you will see it at the end. Deciding where to place my floor, and then I'm just going to use some foam adhesive squares to pop that up a little bit, give it a little bit of dimension. No. And then I go ahead and add some of that thin cardboard to the back of that. It just gives it a little bit more, bit of dimension, and just makes it a little bit sturdier. You know, rather than adding pop dots to everything, I just add that, and then it just gives it a little bit of dimension, just makes it pop a little bit from the page without having to use the foam adhesives. And then those little circle buttons, brads that you just saw are numbers, which are from a Korean company. It's called Smash Captions. And I was going to originally use those as the date to just put the 12, 13, 14, but I did find that picture on the internet, which I printed up top, so I decided to go with that. And then I'm just taking this little tag, which is from Me and My Big Ideas, just part of a sticker, tag sticker collection. Adding that up there. And I'm trying to stay just kind of a monochromatic look, just red, pops of red, and I guess there's a little blue, and then eventually I will add some gold. But it's just kind of keeping it simple within that color family. Deciding whether to use one of those, but I decided not to. They're a little bit too big. But I did want something that said road trip, because it was a road trip. So I took this, it's like a felt little tag, and it has a button attached to it. And I got those. Those are from Rebecca Sower Designs. It's called the Remnants Collection, and it's called Nostalgic Stickers. Oh, it's a memo holder block is what it's called. So I just stuck that down there, and I used a little foam adhesive square to pop up the end. And then I'm deciding what fonts or what letters I want to use on that. So I grab Studio Calico gold. Little gold alpha stickers, and those are gold with white letters. I love those. I got those at Joann's. I've been ordering a lot from Joann's.com. They have a lot of great specials, and even though I told myself I wasn't going to be buying anything else, whenever I go on their website and they have such great deals, I can't help it, so I just always pick something up. But I have been controlling myself lately. I kind of have to if I want to go through my stash. And then I'm just taking these are American Crafts Remarks. They're called Igor letter stickers. And then I'm just using some what is that? Wax paper. Sorry. To stick that down and see where I want to place that. And I'm just writing out Miami to Cape Coral. That's where we went. Just a small, just a quick small road trip that we went on that day. And my letters are all coming off. I've had these for a long time now, probably I would say a few years, and I decided to put them down there. Later on you're going to see at the end, again you don't see me do that on camera, but you will see that I did move that around, and I put the top, I put Miami 2 in that empty space on top of the tire marks. I put Miami 2, and then on the bottom I put the Cape Coral. I just thought it the Miami kind of got a little lost within those black tire marks in the back. And I'm just taking this ribbon. It's just off-fray ribbon, which I got at Walmart as well. And it just sits black, and it has a white stitching through the middle, which I think is great. Just kind of reminds me of a street. So I thought that was appropriate. And then just adding that to the bottom under my pictures. And I add that with some Aleene's, it's called Fast Grab Tacky Glue. Just place that under there. And then you can see I have a bunch of embellishments all around my desk. I just pulled a bunch of stuff from my stash. I'm just deciding what I want to use, and I definitely want to use these. These are Jolie's Boutique dimensional stickers, and they're just they're called road signs, and I thought they were very appropriate because it was a road trip. So I'm just using the stop sign, and then I'm going to use a yield sign up top. And again, just using some foam adhesive square to put that up there. And then I'm taking this small clock. This is from a, what is that? Okay, it's Making Memories. It's called Modern Millinery, and it's just a small clock, and I thought that was appropriate as well because it is a specific date and time, so I thought that was appropriate. And this is Tim Holtz. It's one of the alpha parts. I just got these recently at Joann's, and they're great. It just says documented. And then I take Mombi chips from, I think that's Me and My Big Ideas. Yeah, Me and My Big Idea Mombi chips, which I love. And I just take one that says love this, and another one that says for the record, and I just added that up there with my little pointing finger that says newsflash. And then I took another one from that package, and it just says we are here, and has a geotag on it. And then I took my little Studio Calico wood veneer car, which I was going to paint or emboss, but I decided to just leave it be, and I like the natural look. I really love the wood veneers. I think they're great, and they add a lot to the layouts. And I just took a little bow, and that's, I got at Michael's, I'm sorry, not at Michael's, at Walmart. And I get that where all the ribbon is, and those are basically just little bows that that people use to embellish hair clips and things, and I just get those, and I like adding those to my layouts. And then I'm just taking some gold hearts that I punched out from some gold paper that I had, and stars, and just placing them around my page, and just kind of bringing in that gold, because I did add gold with the letters where it says road trip. So just placing those around the page. And then I do some of those, add some of those Mombi chips, which you see to the left, which you're not going to see that on camera. That's was cut off as well, but I do add 2 of those on the top left. Under the bow, I add one that says today, and then on the bottom right under road trip, I add one that says here we go. And then I do add a little rhinestone arrows to both sides of my picture, as well as some buttons, red buttons, which I add on the top right and bottom left. Some white enamel dots, which are from Michael's. They're just Michael's brand. And then I add some twine. There you go. That's the finished layout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them at the bottom. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Really, really appreciate you watching. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much again. Bye-bye.